Hey, welcome back. My name's Donovan Patrick Mahoney, and this is my vlog. Or if you're new and somehow you've stumbled across my vlog, welcome. Um, so I was thinking about stuff to talk about in my vlog today, and one of the things that kept coming up for me was this just things that I learned in my life along the way that have changed me and shaped the way I live today. And the one thing that sticks out in my head that I use particularly on a daily basis is this thing that I learned in 2007 when I was at this supportive recovery house in New Westminster. And it was, don't do shit that you can't talk about. And when I first heard that, it messed me up because my whole life practice up until that point was doing everything and not talking about it. Like, I didn't want to get found out about anything. So when I was at this place, I remember this one particular group, the head counselor was talking about anxiety and being relieved of that sense of impending doom. And I really connected right away. As soon as he talked about, do you have a fear of impending doom? Do you feel like the sky's falling? Do you always have this sense of things are going to go wrong? And that was like my life up until 2007. Like literally, I remember, settling into knowing that I had to shut things down for sometimes, 3-4 days at a time before I could leave the house. Like I was just literally ruined by anxiety. And so when he started talking about this, I, totally perked up and leaned into the circle to hear what he was talking about. And he said, if you don't want to feel that way anymore, don't do shit you can't talk about. And at first it didn't really make sense, but the examples that he was giving in that group started to make sense. And from that day forward, I started to not do shit that I couldn't talk about. I mean, I would start to like I had programming I had programmed myself for shady behavior. And I was always trying to get away with stuff. I was always trying to manipulate. I was always trying to take advantage. I was always trying to find a slick way to make a buck. And so with that idea of not doing shit that I couldn't talk about anymore, it was a red flag. As soon as I thought like, oh, I don't want anyone to find out about this, I'd be like, okay, like I can't do that. If I can't walk out, if I can't tell, my mom, if I can't tell, a stranger a stranger that I meet on the street, like what I've done that day, then I'm not living with integrity. And for me, it was a huge amount of freedom. And I stayed sober from 2006 until 2000, late 2010. Yeah, so for like 4.5 years riding that one thing. So when nobody was looking, it also meant, not doing shit that I couldn't talk about. So yeah, anyways, I just thought I'd share that tonight. I don't have like a whole bunch to talk about tonight, but I just thought that, maybe I could share something that somebody might find useful. So if you're a person that struggles with anxiety, if you're a person that is really anxious, maybe just check in with yourself and do an inventory. Like, is there stuff in your life that you're withholding? Like, even if it's with your partner, with your mom, with your job, like stuff you're not talking about. I think that goes as far as like, conversations that need to happen at work. That's shit that you can't, that needs to be said, but you're still withholding, but it needs to be said. So, yeah. So, anyways, hopefully you found that helpful. And yeah, it's a short one tonight. So, thanks for checking out my video, and thank you for letting me be of service and giving my life purpose. Namaste.